I went to an online retailing conference this week in Sydney called Online Retailing. And you know how you do with these things, I thought I'll rock up for a couple of hours, have a look at a couple of exhibits, maybe meet someone interesting and probably head off after a couple of hours and go back to the office. Well, what happened here was that I got stuck there for the whole of the first day and actually came back for the second day. I went back for extras. And the reason I did that was actually I reflected on it and I thought, well, why did I do that? Were the stands any better than anywhere else? Were the people any more interesting than anywhere else? And I thought, well, actually, it's actually a metaphor for customer service. This whole setup of stalls and trying to grab people in and get their attention. You've got a whole lot of stalls, you've got people with great flash displays, and everyone trying to talk to you, everyone wanting your attention. And how do you stand out? It's the same for sales and it's the same in customer service. Here's what I learned. Firstly, you've just got to jump in and say hi. People walk up and down these things and you always get those stalls with people who just kind of stand there and they look awkwardly and think, should I go to talk to these people or not? Jump out and say hi. Get out of yourself because people walking around are looking for information. So jump out and say hi, number one. Number two, related to that, get off your mobile. So many people are just jumping on their mobiles and they sit there or they'll stand behind like a bar table and they'll be pretending to be busy on a computer or on a mobile, looking like they're an important person. Basically, they're just hiding and avoiding that awkward little step of saying hi. So get away from doing that. Same for retail stores. This happens all the time. We just leave people and ignore them and think, ooh, they don't want to be bothered. Well, you know what? They do. They've got better things to do than just walk around some random hall all day. So they do want to get your attention and you should be getting their attention. Number three, spend money on the stand. It's just like a website. It's just like a brochure. It's just like your store. Spend the money on the stand. Those blank grey stands with a little picture up on the side and a little A4 cutout and a sad little stool and a table. They're a sad grey existence and they don't need to exist in these places and they will not get any attention. So spend a bit of cash on the stand. If you're spending a couple grand on getting the space, spend another $1,000 or $2,000 and dress the thing up. Just the same as websites, just the same as your store. Number four, don't do spiels. The whole, hey, here's what we do and here's the brochure and we do all this stuff and how cool are we and look at all the stuff we've got and it's like blah, blah, blah and we can do this and we can tailor it to your solutions and we are here to build partnerships and all that crap that just goes dribble, 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 dribble. It's rubbish. You can't do that. You can't do it in a retail sense. You can't do that in a store. You can't do that on the phone. You can't do that at an expo. Stop doing it. Related then to number five, which is the last one, give. Give your knowledge, give your stuff, give your attention, give. The best stalls we had and why I stayed at this place for 2 days was people were quite willing and open to just sit there and say, hey, how can I help you? What are you doing? Tell me about what you're up to. Let me have a look at your site. The best ones were the ones that said, let me have a look at your site, let me bring it up on the PC, let me bring it up on the big screen, and let's have a look at how we can fix this, how we can fix that, how we can use SEO, whatever, it doesn't matter. But by doing that, all of the crap, all of the fanciness that I did tell you to spend money on disappears and all the focus comes into, oh, they're talking about me. What does this person know? People who gave away information for free, people who let us bend their ear, people who are the ones who are quite willing to give stuff for free are the ones I'm going to do business with. So look, it's a metaphor. Again, there are 5 things I learned. Jump out and say hi, get off your mobile and stop trying to look busy, spend money on the stand, don't do the spiels, the big, the whole spiel thing, and give.